Actually, before I do this, I'm gonna clear everything. This will be a short one. I'm just gonna go in and see if they're hostile right out the gate again. This is still after I just downloaded the mod again and installed it, wiped the VMZ mount cache, and deleted the improvised AI folder out of the MCM. And then I'm sure you'll read this, but if you watch this one, I'm still confused on the simulated ballistics and bullet pen. I had bullet pen running with it, I think, but that didn't seem to, I don't think it hurt anything. It was working earlier today. I shot him through some walls and stuff. I mean, this is the mod stack, that I mean, it's got everything in it. But, this is afterwards. And I don't have the compatibility ones in here or turned on, so it's just normal improvised AI and TAWS and a whole bunch of other shit that didn't seem to make a difference one way or another, unless something in here is don't tell me I got faction warfare turned on or something, because I was playing with it. I don't see anything. All right, I'm not trying to make another long video. So I don't see anything else that would make them hostile towards me, right? Unless unless something's breaking it again. But I don't have any other AI mods installed. Nothing that works like imp AI. So I mean, I have FX overhaul and I have TAWS and where are the ops, but that's just like ESP detection stuff. So this is take 2, test 2. I'm just going to start a new game. It's just going to overwrite this other one, so I'm not loading anything. I'm not going back into a save where, like before, I loaded back into it. I actually feel like I loaded into a different game and they were still hostile. The whole reason I made the ESP was because I shot the guy in the beginning because I didn't know, I couldn't tell who was who. So then I added them to my ESP, and that's when I got it so I can see the nomads. You got your own stuff, so I'm sure you don't care. But I mean, I can totally give this to you if you want, if you're curious. But I forgot I have God mode on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Sorry, I'm yelling. I don't have God mode on. He's not killing me now. Now what the hell's happening? Do I have faction warfare installed? This is like this is just getting more confusing as it goes on. So now he's hostile, but he's not killing me? I mean, I find it hard to believe that any of these mods will have anything to do with it, but just for the sake of clarity, I'm gonna do it. I'll just load a whole new game with nothing. So this is not that one. We want improvised AI. I'm not even going to turn on the ESP. So this is confusing as fuck. And interesting all at the same time, but like, what the hell? Like, this video is probably going to be better than the last one. Because now they're not, I'm not taking damage. And that was the other thing. So I guess I feel like I should upload my compatibility mods to GitHub and give them to you. And maybe you can see what the hell's going on. But I do not understand why me making, or, the GPT did it, but we made it so they were compatible. I had to use two different mods. I had improvised AI compatible with TAWS, and then I had TAWS compatible with improvised AI, that you would use those instead of the normal files. And then I guess it was after that point was when I realized that the nomads weren't taking damage or dying or anything. And that because they would just wipe out the AI. But then after realizing that all of that was probably my stuff breaking it, I go back in and shoot one again. And then they're just like, they've been hostile ever since. Except for now they can't, now they're not damaging me at all. So now I gotta find one. Let's see if I'm kind of hoping that we'll get the weird spawn again, because there he is. I don't gotta hunt for him. So is it gonna try to kill me again, and then I'm not gonna take damage again, or are you gonna be? Has it wore off now? It's probably not gonna happen while he's on the water. No? You're good? You're good? Are we good? Oh, this is the first one I finally seen with the sweatshirt. So I don't know what that's about, but he's the first one I've seen that has the sweatshirt on. Okay, so this one's not trying to kill me, so something changed. I guess it must have wore off eventually. Let me see if I can find another one. I was gonna attempt to use the new mod that just came out for somebody made one so all the Russians look like real Russians, I guess. And I was going to try to use that for the nomads, so I knew who was who. But then I ended up making the ESP, so he's just a bandit. That's enough. All right, so this will be a short one, and then, okay, this is, I mean, who knows? There's a bunch of weird breaking stuff going on there. It's like, I feel like I don't know what to expect now. Like, I'll load another game and they're going to be hostile again, or I don't know.